Fallout 4 has one of the largest modding communities in the video game landscape, with just the Nexus mod page alone holding over 42,000 at the time of this recording. Some are ambitious projects, testing the limits of the game engine and of players themselves, while others are just for fun. These are lighthearted and often funny adventures that can be completed quickly. While the mod we are looking at today fits well in the latter category, it could easily be adapted into a much more serious project that many would love. In this video, we will ask, what if the sole survivor was bored? What if they found an old terminal running a 1990s FPS? And what if somebody ran with that idea? This is the Fallout 4 mod, Revolted, the retro minigame. We start our adventure by going to the Concord Speakeasy, just outside the Museum of Freedom. Upstairs, we will find a pre-war terminal with a strange image of a 3D female character dancing. This sets a wonderful mood for the mod as we see a skeleton of presumably the last person to play this game, huddled in a chair in front of the monitor. Activating the terminal will start the game, showing us the mod author's name as the creator, Cohagen. By the way, don't forget to check the description or the pinned comment for the link to this mod so you can check it out for yourself. Once in the game, we start behind an overseer's desk in a vault. The selling point of this mod should be apparent to everyone watching now. It presents itself as a first-person shooter from the 90s, complete with front-facing 2D sprites that follow the camera and highly compressed sound effects that will undoubtedly bring nostalgia. We receive a message from the Professor, the main antagonist of the story, and we see the other area this mod shines the brightest in, voice acting, which gets better the further in we go.
Good morning, Overseer. It's me, the Professor. Just here to let you know I've taken the vault from you. That's right, I've taken it from you. So please leave. You're trespassing on private property. Goodbye.
After that ominous message from the Professor, it's time to speak to the Captain, and we can get a sense of what's going on in here.
Hey.
Overseer, we have a dire situation. I will fill you in.
Why is the Professor doing this?
It turns out the Professor is evil. He keeps shouting, "Hail Satan!"
General, what is happening?
The Professor opened the vault door. He is trying to destroy us. You have to stop him.
What about our defenses? Where is security?
They work for the Professor now. Balls. We're the only ones left.
Kay, leave this to me. I will save the vault.
Good luck. Kill the Professor and close the vault door. Until then, goodbye, my lovely.
Well, it seems like the Professor has found a new religion, and we aren't welcome to join. Outside the door, the Overseer can find a shotgun and deal with the first enemy we see in Revolted, a rat. The small hallways of the vault make for an amazing map akin to the corridor shooters of the glorious 90s. Games like Quake, Doom, and Half-Life used these types of closed-in maps to significant effect back in the day. Now, playing in that environment still feels great, even on something as modern as Bethesda's creation engine. Revolted uses a colored key card system taken directly from Doom. We see the first of the doors affected by this on the left, and we will need a blue floppy disk to get through it. So to the right we will go. This is where we will meet the first of the ghoulish vault dwellers trying to enforce the Professor's will on the Overseer. This room introduces Half-Life style platforming, at least that's the vibe I got from it. We have to carefully jump on small steel grates floating above some radioactive waste. Falling into the goo doesn't kill us instantly, but it will damage the Overseer, so it is best to avoid it. Another locked door sits before us after the pit jumps, this time green. Continuing on, we find another radioactive pool to ruin our day. Halfway through the platforming, the door to the right will open, giving us another dweller to try to knock us into the muck. The Nuka-Cola we can find on the ground grants health, and since there's no way to access an inventory, this is the only way to heal in Revolted. After fighting through a mob, we meet a lady in the room at the end of the hall.
Oh my god. Those guys were real penis faces. Thanks for rescuing me.
You are safe now. Next time just remember to blow your whistle. Not now. Next time.
After speaking with her and taking a look around the room, we can find a floppy disk on a desk. Now we can open the door across the way to find the piano.
Shit. It seems I can't play.
The Overseer can't play piano, so in order to learn the skill necessary, we need to talk to the lady again. Perhaps she has some insight into the instrument. Hey.
Oh my god. Those guys were real penis faces. Thanks for rescuing me.
Hello again. Tell me, can you teach me to use a piano?
Of course. Have you tried hitting the keys with your fingers?
Fingers?
Grabbing the green key, we are ready to carry on. Unlocking the green door, we can find an old man. Hi.
Overseer. Thank God. Old-timer, what is happening? Outsiders have entered the vault. One of them kissed me on the cheek. I will murder them all, to the max. The cold air is giving me cancer. Please close the door after killing those youths.
The "to the max" line got me pretty good because I named my character Max Chad. We need to close the door for the old man, so after dealing with more dwellers, we get our first look at the wasteland in Revolted. Armored vault dwellers attack from both sides, and a mutant appears after dealing with them. Once the smoke is cleared, we can close the door and grab the blue key for completing this quest. Now we can move to the blue door and further into Vault 102. More armored and ghoul dwellers stand in our way, but heading to the valve will drain the bathroom on the lower floor. Now we can wash our hands in the sink for a secret passageway.
Balls. I broke the sink.
This leads to a small maze filled with rats. After some navigation, we will end up behind the blue door we couldn't open before, with a red floppy and a standard floppy on the table. Now, it's time for the red door, the last one we need to unlock. Inside, we can find the professor, who wants to show off his talents. Hi.
Overseer, you're still here. Why haven't you left yet?
It's over. It's time to eat your own balls.
Well, that's really quite mean. Maybe you should say sorry.
You are having fun, aren't you? Let me play too. Friend for coming to me tonight.
Fighting through the professor's glitches and making it far enough down the hole will prompt him to grab the Overseer and ask where they are going. This causes the terminal we are using to get the blue screen of death, pulling us out of the game. Walking out of the room and attempting to go down the stairs, we will see the professor has glitched out of the game altogether and is now here in the Commonwealth with us. Taking him out will allow us to get apparel and weapons from Revolted, and it is an excellent way to end this charming mod. Personally, I would love to see a more extensive project use this type of style. Creating a whole game world in a D-made fashion like this would take a ton of work, but I feel like it could be one of the best mods of all time. Just the preview we saw with Revolted shows that this concept can be fun and quirky. Seeing it on a large scale with multiple levels, characters, weapons, and storylines would be a real treat. Cohagen did a great job with this mod. Even after watching this video, I highly suggest you check Revolted out for yourself. The charm will rub off on you, and you will likely be left wanting more in the same style. Revolted is able to perfectly capture the vibe of 90s FPS games while still holding firm on a modern engine, and it left me saying there should be more mods like Revolted for Fallout 4.
I gotta testify, come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day you die, you gon' touch the sky, you gon' touch the sky, baby girl, testify. Come up in the spot looking looking extra fly. For the day you die, you gon'